apologize for the 10 minutes of tardiness. I was running errands and I had to quickly make my breakfast. So here we are together for some turquoise Qi Gong. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Hey, Jeffrey. Turquoise is also about expressing ourselves, expressing our voices, right? Let's notice our breath. Let's notice our heartbeats. Just notice how you're feeling today. I'm feeling warm in my little studio. How are you all feeling? Are you ready for Qigong class today? Do you need to set your environment? Get some light going. Get some misting going. Get some more comfortable clothes on. I know Jabri and I are both missing the sunshine terribly. We are sun children. But we will be each other's sunshine, all of us. Notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. What are you feeling? What are the sensations going on with you? Do you feel that success is inevitable? With a warm cup of joe. Or Harry. Notice your breath. How is your flow flowing or not flowing today? Is anything not flowing? Do we need to call your Aunt Flo to help you flow? What's not flowing, beautiful people? Notice. Do you have a pain in your neck? Do you have a pain in your back? Do you have a pain in your ribs? Do you have a pain in your head? Just notice it. Just pay attention. Don't try to change yourself. Just acknowledge. Acknowledge every single part of you. Every single cell of your body. And just notice what is flowing, what is free, and what is trapped. Where is your breath being restricted? And where is your breath feeling so free and open and flowing? Notice what it is you'd like to focus on in class today. We're going to share our intentions when you're ready. I guess I should share this video on Facebook because I'm going to need to check some of your messages on there for your intentions. I kind of don't want to because I have not been online all morning and I'm worried I'll be distracted by messages. But I won't. Just focus on your intentions. Beautiful breath. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for all of you today, especially with my heart and my love, so that we can manifest some incredible energy for ourselves to go into the deepest layers of our essence and give us the light and the love that we need to reintegrate into our best selves. The theme today that we spoke about on Wednesday is legs. We're going to free up some energy in our legs. And something that I've been meditating on, our voices. So we're going to do some stuff for our throat chakra today as well, to free up any gunk that's in there. This is my salty blue algae that I added, making this pretty ginger. It has ginger in it too, and lemon, making the pretty turquoise color. For the drink of the day, they're not a sponsor. They should be. Jabri says that his intention is to focus on the hands and the feet today. Okay, any other intentions out there? We want to make this class just for you, your catering, your unique self. What do you need? Okay. All right. I think I have an intention here. Something about feeling positive energy for depression is what I'm getting from that message. Anything else? Any other messages or intentions? Sorry, y'all can't all comment on the videos. Hopefully you can figure that out. So you could tell me your intentions right here. Here we are to save the day with each other and feel the love and the light of the Qi. Let's breathe in our intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release resistance. Breathe in your intentions, beautiful people. Release anything you don't need. Get out of your way. We're going to start with the Creativity Mudra. You're all creators. The left thumb is on top for women, the right for men, and then it interlaces like that. Feel your creativity. Now imagine in this creativity area, which is like the sexual organ area, imagine a voice there. Imagine a singing voice or just a regular voice expressing itself. So allow that part of you to sing as we do the chant for this area, which is VUM. VUM. Notice how she or he feels when they're singing. Maybe there's anger, maybe there's sadness, maybe there's happiness, whatever it is, express it. Another intention to help with the fear energy, help feel that safety. Oh my goodness. One more. Now, to address fear, we do our grounding mudra. Connect the pinky with the ring and the peace sign. Fingers together. Spread the love. Feel your grounding. Feel your connection with your ancestors. Good job. We're going to stand and do our Wuji Gong. Wuji Gong. Okay. Feet are shoulder width apart. Arms are hanging out to the side like a breeze is lifting up your arms. Bend your knees a little bit. Hold yourself up like this. This is the ready position. We are ready for action, for takeoff. Take a moment. You know how sometimes when you're plugging something in and it's like you got to get the right angle to get it to go in? That is like you getting into ready position. You're plugging into the wall, like you're plugging into an energy source. So you might have to kind of wiggle a little bit until you're connected. Oh, it's so good to hear that you're doing this every day, Jabri. I'm so proud of you. And outside, relax those shoulders. Good. Okay, we're going to bring our yin hand under the belly button. Right for women, left for men. The other on top. You're going to press in and like shake a little bit. And the shoulders go up and down as well. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, thank you for sharing the video, everyone, too. And Jabri, I love inviting new people to this energy so we can feel the goodness of this life. Shake, 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 shake. Feel that vibration. Oh, the shaking energy. Oh, moving that blood, moving that lymph, getting everything flowing. Being stagnant is not good. Flow charges you up. Charges you up. When in doubt, move. Bring the bottom hand out, face up, the top face down, and keep on shaking, shaking, shaking. And welcome to all you newcomers. If you are new, please do hit that subscribe button and bell button so you can be notified when I go live. It's not that hard to remember, 1:30 Monday and Wednesdays. However, we have busy lives and we've got these emotions that distract us. And that's okay. You can set reminders for yourself. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Shake it out, out. Shake it out, out. Shake it out. Shake out, shake it out, out. Shake out, shake it out, out, out. Come to stillness. Relax the shoulders. Feel the opening between the shoulders and your ears. Feel the breath filling up, the light filling up, the strain being relieved. Drop that left shoulder down and just let it gently come back up, back and forth. Back and forth, beautiful. Such a simple movement, but so good for the neck and the shoulders as you just imagine them just filling up with this beautiful turquoise pink fluffy energy. Allow your face to relax, lips to part. So you have a relaxed resting face. And we're going to roll that left shoulder back. Make sure your fingers aren't squeezing, that they're relaxed. And the other side. And the other side. And the other side. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Jeffrey. And the other side. And both shoulders together. One of the reasons why I do feel great today. I do this healing technique with people. Some of you know, some of you do this with me. It's called self-awareness formulas. And it's how I do a lot of my inner child work, that and breath therapy. And I just finished one yesterday. And it's hard to explain how they work. You know, you really have to kind of experience it for yourself. But basically, you come up with a chief complaint, and you look at the stressful situations from your past, and you kind of unravel this big knot of why you have that complaint right now, and emotionally or even physically, because our bodies take on that stress, or the radiation, as they call it. And so as we finish our chains, we break the chains, obviously we free things up and it just feels miraculous. But you put a lot of hard work into it. So it's obviously not a miracle. It's obviously from all your hard work, but it still feels like a miracle. So yeah, so I broke a chain and I'm a little more free today. And the manifestations are also real. So one of the issues in the chain was um, being around people who don't really talk about issues, they just hold them in, which is popular in any kind of dysfunctional relationship or dysfunctional family. So a lot of us have that stress, even if it's just one memory where there just wasn't any communication about it. And therefore, how can you process something if you can't communicate about it, right? And someone was just telling me that that's what Mr. Rogers, one of the things that he preached and how he helped children is to just remind them that their feelings are valid and if they can express themselves, that is the key, right? The key to healthy emotional connections and expressions, which I gotta say, it's not it's not as common as we'd like it to be in this day and age, right? There's a lot of holding back, right? So that's why my Qigong classes, they're not just about feeling our Qi, which is incredible. They're also about feeling our key of our hearts to unlock whatever's stuck. So anyway, I broke the chain, and this amazing conversation happened this morning with one of my loved ones, and communication happened that had been on her mind for 6 months that she felt like she couldn't talk about. What a breakthrough, huh? It's amazing how much something like that can weigh on you and someone else, causing all kinds of psychic, energetic issues. That when it's released, it's just like, ah! And that's the power of working on yourself, because when you work on yourself, there's all these psychic connections that you have energetically that unravel with you. We're all connected, one big tree of life, right? We're all creating this reality. All right, so yin hand over the head, yang on top of that, fingers spread, feet are also still shoulder width apart. Fingers on your toes, toes, spread them out a little bit, make sure they're relaxed, make sure you're not leaning out or in with your feet. Oh, thank you for sending that to Rachel. Are you here with us, Rachel? Okay, feel the energy from the heavens pouring into you, that love. A lot of parts of Qi and feeling our Qi really have to do with letting go and recognizing that we are the Qi, we are the love. We deserve the love. We express the love. We are beautiful lights of love shining on the world. And then bring this over your third eye. Keep using that intuition. Keep tuning to the feelings within. Open up your many eyes. Over the throat. Lead the lies. Truth. Expressing truth is so important and so hard in a world where we need to be tactful in order to keep connections connected, right? You don't want to burn that bridge. So it's a balance. And then over the hearts. Beautiful hearts beaming so big. There's that feeling a lot of you get through the healing. Oh, I'm too much. I'm too big. I hear that a lot in the work I do with y'all. Oh, I'm too much. My heart's too big. I love too much. Just revel in your bigness right now. Revel in that. Revel in how big and juicy your love is. We need you. And now over the tummy. That confidence that I know you all have. The confidence to chew and digest. The thoughts that you have. The stimulations that come in. The information. Sometimes having to detoxify, let the lies go, let the truth in. Sometimes it's hard to digest the truth, but that's more digestible than lies that don't fit into any receptors of the body to do good functioning. No. And over the creativity area, feeling that creative energy. So powerful, so strong. And then out to the bottom, feeling those roots coming out of your feet. Really anchoring you to the sustenance of the world. Moving on to the next part of the Wuji Gong form. We are lifting our left heel up, bending both knees and rotating that left knee to the right. Relax the toes, relax the knees. This is the time to cling. Not only cling to your roots, but marinate in them. Find safety in them. Find shelter in them. And the other direction, that's the only thing keeping a lot of plants alive right now, is the connection to their roots. And we're no different. We're no different. We don't have to rely on the surface information that we're getting. We can go inside and connect with that deep wisdom that we all have. As teenagers, we start to rebel against our elders. However, we've got to realize, though we have the power to make the world a better place, the power of our ancestors is still with us and still protects us and still keeps us alive. So do not take that for granted. Lift the right heel up, bending both knees, and rotate that right knee to the left. You might be able to make life better, but can you survive even without that deep connection to your roots? Knowledge that might have been forgotten, that only you, through your connection, can keep alive. Like the drumming and the other direction. Like carrying water. Bring your feet together. You are now a mermaid and a merman. You've got one leg and maybe flipper at the bottom. And you're going to rotate both knees to the left, keeping those thighs nice and tight together. Again, feeling that connection to your ancestors, funneling that knowledge up into you, preserving it, protecting it. Other direction, please. And I think that's a great solution to a lot of the depression out there, too. Bring your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to just sway back and forth. Is connecting to the ancestors. That might feel depressing to some people right now because you might think in your head, oh, the elderly are so weak and vulnerable. That's one thought. Now look at their strength. Look at all they've been through, all they've come through. Go deep into their roots. Let them tell you stories. Ask them about their childhood. That's where I find the strength in my elders. I love when they share stories from the past. I love it. Sharing their resiliency, their beauty. Very relatable powers. We have this knee-jerk reaction, which is good, to protect our children and protect our elders as if they're weaker. What was so important to see how much more strength they both have than us in certain ways, in more yin ways, perhaps. And that our protective energy, and let your arms just flow however they want, is not just to stop them from dying. It's also to keep their powers alive that we can still marinate in and learn from. And this pose especially is so good. And there's a specific design with this Wuji Gong, which blows me away. It's not random. This is the part of the form is about healing our roots, our connection to our earth, and how we need flexibility to do that. If we're too rigid, then we can't connect with our roots. If we think we're better, we're right, then we can't connect with those ancient wisdoms. It's a conversation where all sides need to express themselves. How can you be more flexible towards yourself, even? And if you get confused, just don't think about it right now. You want to connect with that energy and feel your amazing energy no matter what. Connecting to our roots, feel those roots connecting to the ground, filling you up with energy, life force. Connect with that life force like sunshine in the ground. Come up with your hands in front of your belly button, about 2 fists away. The next part of the form is bringing that heavenly and the earth energy together into your humanity. We're going to rotate the hips in a circle, keeping that same distance. And the other direction. Good. Now we're going to open up. Okay. And we're going to bend over and we're going to lift that left arm all the way up to the ear and just let it float down like a feather. Going back and forth. Relax that lower back. Okay. Back and forth. If you need to stand up, if you need to edit in any way, you can do it. Yeah, it's so good, Jeffrey. You can get it at Publix. They're not every Publix, but it's SOLTI, 2 words, the brand. And they make wonderful things. And they make it in glass, which I love. And I use the glass to build with. They have ginger turmeric, which is amazing. And they now have one with vitamin D, which is awesome. It's called the Crown Shot. So I just added the shot to a whole thing of water to make the shot last longer and to make my water look pretty. Because it's really good to drink water. And I'm girly. And I more likely will drink water if it's a pretty color. Because I'm weird. Makes it more fun, especially when it's turquoise. Hey, Rachel. I mean, who doesn't want to drink turquoise water? You're drinking the color of your throat chakra. It's like every sip helps you express yourself. Hey, Diane. Thanks for joining us. Oh, this is so healing for the lower back. And this move, like I said, it really helps us with the daily chores. You would be surprised how many people pull a muscle just doing their laundry if they're not moving their body enough. Back and forth. Keeping those legs wide. Opening up that heart. Feel your energy. Oh, how I miss touring. We're going to make it happen. Welcome, everyone. This is one of the last parts of the Wuji Gong. The Wuji Gong is what we do on Mondays here. Aviva sings out. Sometimes we do it Wednesdays, just depending on everyone's needs. If you're just joining in, feel free to let me know if you've got an intention for today. We do have a plan for class, but there's always room to do a few extra things. On Wednesday, I forgot to do the arthritis anti-inflammation mudra, so I really have to remember to do that today, in addition to the extra attention to our legs. Just a couple more of these. Okay, now we are doing the last part of the form, which is the Wuji, which means you just flow with your energy. Just feel it flowing however you want to flow. So I'm going to step out so you're not distracted by my movements. I'm going to do them in another room because I want you to really follow your own energy and your own chi. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Keep on wooing your ji. Doing the Wuji. Wuji means, well, it's a Chinese word, so it's not exactly translatable in English clearly, just like Qi. It's not just energy, it's more of like the essence of all things or something else, a little more pragmatic. And Wuji is not just nothingness and emptiness, it's also like something that's womb-like, like something that creates energy. So it's not just no energy, it's like no energy before the creation of energy, similar to potential energy versus kinetic. But it can be translated as if you're in a womb right now. You're being hugged by energy. You're not just like randomly in a nothingness, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Keep on Wujiing. Whoa, those 5 minutes went by so fast for me. I don't know if anyone else was feeling that. I was just like feeling the chi. And all of a sudden it felt like 2 seconds and it was 5 minutes. Maybe 30 more seconds of this. I'm glad you joined us, Rachel. Any questions as we bring this Wuji Gong to a wrap? This is such a great form to do every single day. And you don't have to take half an hour to do it like we did. You can literally do it in 10 minutes. But you can take half an hour if you're feeling it. You could just do your favorite pose from it. It's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, but if you take an hour or even just 5 minutes to do Qigong every day, you will see improvements in your life in ways that you never thought they would be improved. That's good, Jabri. So we've got some hand attention that you all want out there. That's one of the intentions, to do something for the hands. So I'm going to stretch the hands and then we're going to do the Arthritis Mudra. Or actually, let's do the Arthritis Mudra first. You can sit as you do this if you'd like. So you're going to bring that left hand out. This is very hard. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of my turquoise drink. Don't feel bad if you don't get this the first time or the second or the third time. I'm going to do it 3 times for you. This is the hardest mudra I do. What you're going to do is you're going to put the right index finger on your left middle finger. Then you're going to put the right middle finger on the left index. See, those fingers are like flip-flopped. They're on the opposite. Okay? We're going to do the same thing with the other 2 fingers. The thumbs are left out of this. The ring finger of the right hand goes to the left pinky, and the pinky of the right hand goes to the left ring. Now, let me tell you, some people cannot do this, and that's okay. You can just do the first one. Okay? So if you've got it, hold on to it and breathe with it and relax the fingers. This is anti-inflammatory for every cell of your body. It's good for arthritis anywhere in the body. It's good for colitis. It's good for laryngitis. It's good for other itises that you might have. Okay? So I'm going to do it 2 more times. The right index finger goes to the left middle finger. The right middle finger goes to the left index finger. The right ring finger goes to the left pinky. The right pinky goes to the left ring. You got it? I'm going to do it 1 more time. And feel free to go back in time to the video if you still don't have it after that. Take as much time as you need. And like I said, you can just do the first part. Bringing the right index to the left ring. Okay, how about I say the fingers right? Okay, we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because some people don't know the name of the fingers. The 2 finger goes to the 3 finger in the other hand. The 3 finger of the right hand goes to the 2 finger of the left hand. The 4 finger of the right hand goes to the 5 finger of the left. And the 5 finger of the right hand goes to the 4 finger of the left. Here we go. We're going to hold this mudra. You could sit, stand, do a handstand. That would be really hard, actually, to do this. Unless you're just like hanging in one of those reverse chamber things. So this is an amazing mudra to do, like I said, for any kind of arthritis, osteoporosis, is that how you say it? Crohn's disease, any inflammation of the body, a sore throat, itchy eyes. I did this a lot for cat allergies. Pain, a sore muscle, rashes. It's just an incredible way to connect your meridians and heal inflammation in the body. Burns, bug bites. What else does it help with? Sore necks, sore muscles, pimples, gum disease. Like it just soothes everything. It's a soothing mudra. One of my students couldn't get out of bed because she was in so much pain, and she said she did this and she was out of bed in 5 minutes. That's huge. Hey, even if it's mind over matter, if it works, right? But it's powerful. I feel an instant relief when I go into this mudra, when you feel connected to your energy. It also helps with emotional inflammation. Inflamed egos out there. We can all have those days. But inflammation of the heart, anger issues, major depression, doing this mudra can ground you. To help you feel your love, just to help you feel more normal, more balanced. 3 more breaths with this beautiful mudra. I hope you all got it out there. If not, fake it till you make it. Helps with constricted breathing, headaches, shoulder issues, lower back pain, all of it. All right, release the hands. We're going to stretch the hands now. We're going to bring out the left arm and pull that thumb down. And we're going to go down to the 2 finger, and then 3. And then 5. And the whole hand. Breathing into that wrist. Kiss your wrist. Okay, the other side. 2 finger. 3 finger. 4 finger. Snap, snap, crackle, pop. 5. Be gentle with yourselves. Don't hold hand. Shake it out, and then put the backs of the hands together and relax the elbows down and up. Okay. Interlace and push. Beautiful. That was pretty handy, wasn't it? Pun intended. Okay, so before we sit down, well, some of you are sitting already, but stand back up. Before we do our leg massaging, what are the other intentions out there that we need to attend to? I want to give attention to your intentions and your success being inevitable. Hello. Happiness. A lot of you want happiness and you want courage. So we're going to do a quick little bird and bear for you. Okay. Spread your wings, knee up, come down and cross your wrists. Flying crane. Like a hug, like 15 hugs a day. Your heart is free. It's a beautiful thing. You're free to love. Free to be. Free to share your love with the world. Free to share your gifts with the world. Feel that freedom in the moment, no matter what you're going through, even if you're in jail right now. Feel the freedom in the moment. This is the crane, yes. C-R-A-N-E. Your freedom to express. Okay, now we're going to be bears. We are going to imagine a boulder of fear in our way, and we're going to push it out of the way. Like big, strong bears. We're going to step with the right foot, both arms up to the right. Let me see how strong you are. Let me see your muscles. Here we go. Get the fear out of your way. Fear of peer pressure. Fear of not being good enough for your peers because you have something to express that they don't agree with. Other side. Fear of hurting someone with your bigness, with your juicy love. Fear of being under the knife. Fear of getting sick. Fear of being too healthy. Fear of not having enough money. Fear of having too much money. Fear of being alone. Fear of being ugly. Fear of being beautiful. Fear of not being loved. Fear of being loved too much. All right, that's all we have time for. We have got to focus on these legs. So much gets stuck in our legs. So we're going to start with the feet, okay? You're twirling each toe a few times in each direction, then you're pulling it away from the foot. And rotate the whole ankle one direction and then the other. And pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. Okay. And then tap. And then rub between your toes. And rub around the ankles. Now we're going to find a trigger point on the bottom of our feet, and you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. So that's a point where you kind of feel an owie. Blockage of energy. Okay. And tap up and down. And we're going to find the trigger point under the knee, about 2 to 3 fingers down. There it is. Hold that. 20 seconds. Okay. And above the knee, about 4 or 5 fingers above. Find a point. Oh, no pain sometimes. Brush. Okay. So before we go to the other leg, we're just going to do a couple of things for this leg, but we'll come back to it. We're going to take our fingers and just lightly bring the energy up. Our lymph nodes, and do y'all know what lymph nodes are? There are centers in the body that process the waste, the white blood cells that we create, which are basically like the garbage in our body, like things that we want to get rid of. And they collect in our lymph nodes, and that's like the dump. And then at the dump, they get taken care of in all kinds of biological processes, okay? So if we have swollen lymph nodes, that means that we have a little bit more trash than the body can process. So we need to, that's like being sick, and we have to take time off. So this, moving the like when you just press your skin lightly, you're moving lymph. You're moving it, you're keeping it moving. That's one of the reasons why exercise is so important, because you actually move the toxins through the body. It ends up making you look better too, usually, but like it's really about keeping those toxins moving so you don't get sick, keeping them, flushing out. Okay? So now start to come a little bit over the knee. Okay? Just giving those legs that attention that they deserve. You might notice like you feel stuck energy in certain areas, and then you can kind of hold that. So the lymph nodes that we're bringing the legs to are the ones right at the crease of the leg. So right where the leg becomes the torso, there are lymph nodes on that V, on the lines of that V. Okay. So now we're going to go all the way up to that point. And that's over the and under. Okay. Yeah, and it kind of clears the sinuses. You're helping your body out. You're helping your body, your organs do the work that it needs to do. One reason why massage feels so good. The muscles get tight because the toxins get stuck around it, or the nutrients can't get absorbed. Okay. Okay. So if we have time, we'll do deeper massage movements, but let's go to the other leg and see if we have time. So we're going to rotate each toe a few times in each direction, and then pull the toe away from the foot. Definitely. Definitely, because it helps with pain. And the reason why it helps with pain is because it helps things move. Things settle and cause irritation, inflammation. Okay, rotate the whole ankle. And it's such a catch-22 because a lot of people, when they're sick or in pain, they can't move, or they're told not to move. Well, they shouldn't move in the wrong way, but actually any kind of little movement, even in your brain, even if you just, play this video and don't do any of the movements, you just imagining doing the movements actually does something, believe it or not. Okay, and on the top of the foot, in between the toes. By the way, I made all the Flying Penguin lullabies that I usually play during the class. It's free now until January 1st if you want to download it. I know some of you already bought it, and I really appreciate that too. Okay, so now we're going to find that trigger point on the bottom of the foot. Hold that for 20 seconds. Thank you for the tips. Okay. Now we are going to find that point under the knee. Hold that. I thought that's what you meant. Bye-on. And the outside of the leg, 4 to 5 fingers above. Find that point where it's like, oh, I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. So one of the Qi feelings that you might have is like a little, like, it feels like a little, you know, those little snap things that you can get, like firecracker sounds, and it almost feels like those like little sparks happen throughout your body. Sometimes when you press on trigger points, I just got one of those things. Unless there's something crawling on me. It's moving. It's just energy. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to do that massage. Just gently bringing the energy up to the knee with the fingertips. Now go a little bit above the knee, halfway up the thigh. Hopefully this will free up some energy. You might feel yourself walking differently, like, oh, I feel powerful when I walk. I don't feel strained when I walk. Beautiful. You know, I think rubbing the legs is some kind of form of antidepressant. Like, it just makes me feel all giggly. I don't know about you all. Okay, so now the whole leg. Now, disclaimer, I'm not saying depression is not serious, and I'm not saying a leg massage can heal it. That'd be silly. I know there's deep, deep issues, but it might give you a little relief. So make sure you go above and below. Above and below. Okay. Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is some tapping up and down both legs. Okay. And we're going to cross that right ankle over the left knee. And we're going to press into the crease here. And then gently press with this part of your hand all the way down till we get to the ankle. Okay. And back up. Good. Other side. Start at the crease. Feeling good out there? This is also a good glute stretch, which is good for the lower back. And brush down, an energetic brush. Any questions? Anything you want to share? Any breakthroughs? Any challenges? Any requests for Wednesday? Let's give some extra love to our ribs. Just holding the energy there in that area. Your fingers are like your ribs. Lung area. You're very welcome. Just pull out anything we don't need. Let's do 10 of these. Pat the good energy. Circle the good energy. And swipe. Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to do our bow out. Thank you for all the feedback. I got some really great messages last week about how this class has been life-changing for some people, and that means so much to me. I know it's life-changing for me too. So let's honor those ancestors who gave us this knowledge. And let's honor all the teachers of this knowledge. And let's fill ourselves with compassion and gratitude and spread this out to the whole entire universe. Thank you, creators. I love you. Sending you healing lights. Remember, I've got like at least 30 of these videos on my channel, and you can go back and check out the full classes. And I also have some 5 to 10 minute classes called Thoughtful Thursdays on my channel as well. Trying to pump it out to you as much as I can. Feel free to tip me at my PayPal, Aviva and the Flying Penguins, and at Yahoo, and my patreon.com/AATFP. No amount's too small. A penny, a dollar, it all adds up, and I appreciate all of your love, and I appreciate you being present. That is a true gift. We're all sharing this energy, and that's how I was trained in the Wuji Gong, to give it away, no matter what, to give that energy away, because it helps the whole world. You're the best, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.